Hello everyone, welcome to Case Cafe, and this is Kiran. I know all of you are fine. So, folks, today another interesting topic, anger and management. Anger management. Anger. Do we really need to manage? And can we manage it? And how? Is it very easy to manage? Is it something external we need to manage? Or is it something internal? So, dear friends, this video is all about that how simply can we manage our anger. So, firstly, coming to what is anger. It's an emotion, a very strong emotion uh, in all of us. And always it gets triggered with an external force or an external reason. So there is always an external, you can say, a force or a reason which triggers this anger. Of course, the reason is outside us, but how do we manage it? It's all within us. So, firstly, when I talk about this very strong emotion, and I see from my experience that youngsters, middle age, all age groups, even teenagers, nowadays are full of anger, angst, right? Why is it so? And can this be managed? And if we can manage it, how could it really benefit us? So, my dear friends, when I talk about anger, so firstly, two situations rises, right? Um, at any situation, you are angry and there's an immediate outburst of your anger, right? When there is an immediate outburst of your anger, you may just speak out something, you just speak few words, or you just speak aloud, or you scream, or you shout at that person in front of you without actually thinking what you are speaking. So you don't give it a thought, not even for a moment, that what you are speaking, is it going to hurt that person? Just because you are angry and you blurt out, right? It happens with all of us. So this is the situation. And the second situation is when you are angry and you are keeping that anger within you, and you are moving around with that anger, maybe for days, weeks, months, and you are not venting out your emotion, you are not trying to heal the situation, and you are really, carrying it inside, that energy, that baggage with you, and moving around. So these two situations. So in the first situation, when I say that it is at the situation at that point in time there where you get really angry when someone has said something to you, or some situation is not according to you, or the environment or the people, they don't respond what you actually wanted them to do. So this is the reason, and you just burst out in your anger. So you speak out anything. In this situation, how can we really control ourselves? So firstly, it is always better to move out of that situation. Take a while. Just deep breathe. Once you deep breathe, you will calm down, and your mind will get focused and start working. You will take control of yourself. You will take control of your anger. Secondly, count 10. The moment you are angry, start counting 10. You will see by the time you reach the count of 10, your anger is 50% and you are again in control of your emotions. And you won't really, react in a way, in a certain way. And remember, in our anger, if we react in a certain way, or if we talk, once the word is spoken, it's the statement or the language or whatever we want to say, there's no coming back. So it's gone and it's gone, and it might hurt someone very badly. So getting control of our emotion is very important by breathing or counting 10 or just moving out immediately out of that situation and giving it a thought that what should I, how can I handle this situation? I'm very angry, but how do I move about? Yeah, I know it's not so easy once you get angry, but if you get into that system that anger is not for me, you will see that you can actually, get out of that emotion and control your anger. Once you are in control of your anger, you will see that you are feeling much better, that you avoided that situation which would have been really worse, right? Second situation which I told you was that when you are carrying that anger within you, and you know it's a negative emotion, right? And so hence you are carrying that negative energy with you. Once you're carrying that negative energy, that burden, that baggage is around you, and it's playing in your mind. Once it is playing in your mind, it will really affect your health. You may not get good sleep, or you may not eat, or you may always feel very irritated, and at times, when we are angry, we do take it out on someone. Yeah. So like for example, this is just an example, seniors can take it out on juniors, the boss can take out the frustration on the employees, the teachers can take out the frustration on the students, even the parents, if something goes wrong in the office, or the husband or the wife, they do take out at home. So there is a pent up anger where you can't handle that situation, and hence you blurt it out in some other way at someone, which is absolutely wrong. This is not the way to handle anger. So, how do I approach this person who has really hurt me and I am very angry about it? So, the first thing is to think about it and make the first step. Have a dialogue. Have a dialogue about the situation that, hey, I have not liked what you did or what you said. So, you are moving on. You don't want to have that relation, it's okay. You forget it and move on, but have a dialogue. Secondly is just to let go. Let go. In my previous videos also, I have very, very importantly focused that letting go is the best option about any situation. So let go that emotion. Forgive that person if that person has really hurt you. Move on. So there's not only one person who's there in your life. See the positives, that there is so much in your life. So one situation, you are angry, let go. Now what happens if we are angry, or we keep getting angry at every situation? I see people while even driving on the roads, they're full of angst. That frustration, that anger, they blurt out at anyone, they speak colorful language, and so that anger or frustration they are carrying always. So why do we need to spoil our health, create that negative energy around us, create that thought in our mind, and also create that negative karma? It's not affecting anyone else but me. So if I stop using all those language or even the thought about someone, I am actually getting into positivity. My negative thoughts are becoming positive, and I am moving towards my own well-being. So it's very important to start moving from that negative emotion of anger to positive emotion, and also like trying to build up that positivity within yourself. That in any situation, I'm not going to get angry. Even if I do, I will just forget it. Right? So, my dear friends, anger is actually our own enemy. Anger, it causes us lot of harm physically, mentally. It affects our health. People do complain of anxiety, high blood pressure. It can also affect our heart in a very bad way. It can also give us, stroke if we are always angry. These are scientific facts which I am just bringing it across. So anger is not a good thing. From my own experience, I can say that I have practiced it and today I don't get angry. Seriously. I never get angry. I just let it go. And that emotion has just gone off from my system. It is not there anymore. Because I have practiced, just getting away from the situation, leaving that person. I have practiced forgiveness in my life. So it is just not in me. And I feel very positive about any situation. I feel very positive about the other person who's angry. I send always good vibes, happiness, joy to that person, so that negative emotion also goes away from that person. So one way of keeping anger away from you is breathing, doing any kind of exercise, be it jogging, running, joining a gym or doing yoga, cultivating a habit, cultivating a hobby, enjoying your gardening, or just, chatting up with friends. There are so many ways and means. Taking a book and just sitting. So your thought process from that negative situation, you are trying to do something which is very positive and which is really going to help you. So anger management is not difficult. It's all about you. It's all about your mind. It's all about your thoughts, how you really want to move. Do you want to have those pent up emotions within you and keep, bothering yourself? Nobody else gets bothered. Or you want to turn it around into positivity, into smile, into laughter, into something very beautiful, and move around with your life. So guys, anger is not for us. Anger is not an emotion to be held. It's only love and joy and laughter. With this, I end my today's video. I hope you will like and subscribe to my channel, and do comment that what do you think of what I said. Anger is not for us and we can easily manage it. See you, Tata from Case Cafe. Do take care. I'll catch up soon. Bye-bye.